Hey guys, it is the Crypto Sniper Francis Hunt coming at you on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. This is a 5-minute chart. Let's just remind you where you are because many of you will not be watchers of the 5-minute chart. That's pretty intense time frame. Yes, indeed. So as you probably know from previous clips, we did have our funnel breakout. We got our really big leggy move. That's the target takeout that we were suggesting as drawn. Depending on which exchange, it varies between 11.59 and 11.75 and 11.8. And that should have been when you started to exit. Note how little time you got to actually exit here. This is a potential head and shoulders. I don't do ascending necklines at all. I do a logical round number. This looks like roughly the 11.3 is your number for the most logical horizontal level where you keep falling to. That a significant stay behind, that is just a dip and rally. That is just a dip and a rally. That would signal for me the beginning of a potential reversal. This is potential reversal structure. We've done really well with Ethereum since its break. We stayed out of it when it was a bit risky, but we didn't lose much. We got in at 11.95s. Listen to me, 9.5. So we've got essentially from 9.5s all the way up. Here's the 9.5s over here roughly. We got all the 9.5s. We stayed off risk during this in-between phase, which could have been a sell-off. It turned out to be upside and continuation. And we started closing. I went to 50% Ethereum, Bitcoin after we ran here. Watched what was happening in case we were getting overperformance. We're starting to get reversal structure. I've just got residual Ethereum levels left now from this. And I'm finally finding time to do a YouTube on this. And this is where we're at. So I use a Snagit as well to capture my chart images on that. And there it is. I'll save that and share that with my premium guys. I've already given them a heads up. And we'll be staying well clear on that in terms of potential pullbacks. Many of you will be saying, how far will it go? The truth is, nobody can tell you the answer to that. What often happens, though, is we know we have certainly a support zone here. We wouldn't expect that to be run because that would be the beginning of the end of a bull market, which still looks early doors. I've got lots of fibs on here already, so I'm just going to take it from the low here. I should take these others off. It's getting a little bit like that ice cream you loved when you were a kid with all the colors. But anyway, back where we here, and you know we've already had a 61.8 dip and a rally through. Could be 50%. Remember, head and shoulders can overperform, so that target that we select could go all the way back down and bring you for a little dip test over here. That might be seen by many of you as a bad thing, but it might just give you a nice big amplitude for future setups to the upside as well. So, you know, the volatility is the pain of the chasing masses, those that can't bear to be out. The smart money knows when to get in and when to get out, and that's what we're teaching you. Come and find out a little bit about it, by the way, if you dare, through our 18 Steps to a Lifestyle Trader program, or get in touch with the main Big Dog Trading Metamorphosis program, or come and be part of our new crypto trading room. Many options available. Just find your way over to themarketsniper.com and become part of the Crypto Sniper aspect. You can get some details there and or the link. So if I take you there, you can check it out. So cautionaries to you all on chasing into Ethereum now. I'm expecting that there's a chance that there could be pullback. Could it just turn and race from here? Yes, it absolutely can. This is all just about probability and risk periods. This was a risk period during here, and we stayed out of it. You don't leave much on the table, and you get the gain once it's clearly signaled. But if it had broken and lost 30%, you're not getting the bath. That's the game about positioning with risk. You wanted to be deeply seated and long during this period. This didn't worry us at all. You can see it was showing a bit of grind support all the way through here, like that. And you could call that very easily your falling wedge. And there's a nice little midpoint for you in there with the resulting popped up. You got continuation there. That didn't worry me. That was clearly continuation. This is potential reversal. We don't trade potential reversals. I'm not interested in shorting and having every element. You'll get hurt potentially doing that, in my view, in the long run. So you got to be careful. But that is a neckline with a potential downside. And if we were really getting a sell-off. We could sell off lower than that, and if we fell through this funnel, then there would certainly be a cyclical turnaround. We have been expecting Bitcoin itself to actually make a move through the 3322 target level. Yes, you heard me right, and we've been saying that for a bit now. A bit about Bitcoin. Oh dear. I didn't mean to pull that one, but yes. So it is. Bitcoin is looking reasonably firm. It's obviously not been as strong as Ethereum during this period, but it's been decent. So let's just pull up a trading view chart and give you the skinny on that before we show you the other items. Trading view. So let's do a Bitcoin. We'll go for the dollar, shall we? Because many of you are US and it is the big one. I'm going to go for Coinbase. Many are flipping through Coinbase out of their fiat and into the cryptos. I've got a link for you if you want it. You see that little continuation? I shared that with a few people. This is all a short time frame continuation. The self, note that. See the little one in there? And then of course it's bigger. Now this implies a much bigger move than people realize. And of course you're getting further continuation here, and now you get Bitcoin starting to pop. So your rotation should be into Bitcoin. Yes, that doesn't mean there's other things that aren't going a little bit quicker, but they are higher risk, higher beta, higher everything. Let that be your punter's money. And that is giving you a loan that is 3155. So that's going to go a long way to that 233 level that we've been talking about, and it's continuing to wind. So Bitcoin is the one to be sitting in now, as it makes progress against the dollar, and it's as good against the euro as well. So this and much more. Look at that, OBV is climbing. It's at a new high. That means the up days are on bigger volume added up than the negative days are. So we subtract the negative days volume and we add the up days. You can see accumulation coming in here. So learn about this and a whole bunch more. That funnel is nice and strong. Got a little test there before it popped off. Again, nice little pop. We're on our way. We're on our way for Bitcoin against the US dollar. Shall I do a final chart for you? Yes, why not? We're sharing, and sharing is caring. Let's do it against another fiat. If you like the top 20 coins and even one or two on the spec, certainly join Basecamp via the Trading Metamorphosis program and or others. That's right, I'd done that little draw a while ago and sharing it, and that's got a little pop, still got a target to go. And of course, as with the USD, this is a lovely setup that should be paying off nice rewards as well. So you would look at this in such a manner, and it's had a reasonably slowish start, and it could suddenly start accelerating. So I'd typically draw it like that, and we'd have a projection of this potential gain from the midpoint. Grab that line from the midpoint around there, and if we pull that through, that will also be taking you well into, on the euro, the higher 2,700s, etc., etc. Much like the dollar one that was getting just through the 3,000s. So these targets alone are taking you somewhere. This is on the 15-minute time frame. The bigger setup that I mentioned is all part of this here, where I'm pointing to. And let's get rid of the lines there. That is giving us a 3.322. But as you can see, you know, it's had a fairly good little rip there, had a bit of a pullback period. It's kind of trending its way there. It's not in a upright, straight melt up like the Ethereum was, but this is going to keep giving you little bits every day, and that is still good. Okay, that's Francis. Here's that website. Come and find out about the premium product. The Trader Metamorphosis program is the Rolls Royce. You get everything, the beautiful intersection between an excellent trend and continuation setup, where you learn everything about that which we do. Find out about that if you want to talk about it to see whether you are suitable and it's a good match for your needs. Contact us over there and book in for a Skype chat. for 20 odd minutes there. And if you want something smaller or lighter and more nibbly, even though this is designed for the working man in mind, you can take a look at our online self-study program, the 18 Steps to a Lifestyle Trader. That can be, you can be set up and forget, and you can go and have a look in there at your own pace. $797, and you can enjoy working your way through that all on your own. And there's an immense amount of awesome material there. We're using the new Kajabi platform. This actually is the back end. I should show you the program from the front end. So this is where I do all the fixing up and adding folk as they come in. Quick. That's it. Let's do it like that. Flashing through everything here on the back end. This is how it looks from the front end for you. Everything is in here. 18 separate sessions, an hour each hour broken into nice little bite-sized chunks for 15 minutes for you. There's the welcome vid, what you can expect. This is the course breakdown: psychology, emotions, mental posture, right at the very beginning. Then we start getting technical. Why do we trade continuations? The key levels of significance. So much to be said about that. An amazing £1 million challenge, and I have officially begun that on the crypto markets. The 3+1 time frames, the HVF volume and OBV with a pattern time frame. All of this inverted, how you make even more money on the sell-offs than you do on the upsides. The strategy is perfect for ups and downs. The 5 stages of a breakout, what you can recognize that'll tell you where you are at with anything, how to market scan and find the setups, lines of efficiency, why we are the risk reward guys with the ratio and a time frame attached. We don't want to be on risk longer than we need. We want those fast moving breakouts. It's the most emotionally comfortable time to be in the market, when the supply is either dominating the demand or the demand is dominating the supply. And how quickly can you achieve an outlier return? And that comes with the squeeze in the volatility and the subsequent return later. And you've got to be early to the entries if you want the high rewards with the low risk stops. If you're chasing momentum all the time, you end up getting less and less Bitcoin with all your jumps. Many of the guys are making money just in the cryptos, but their Bitcoin equivalents are dropping. You don't need to do that. You should be gaining Bitcoin. We are gaining Bitcoin. Every time we switch out and we switch back in, we have 15-20% more Bitcoin, and it's rising. That is the way you can see if you're adding alpha to your trading. If that is not happening, you are losing out. How we got a 62 risk reward trade? Yes, it's possible. Patterns within patterns, you can multiply that risk reward, and we will do it on cryptos. Imagine the potential RRR we'll get out on these hugely expensive cryptos. This is the perfect intersection of an awesome strategy with high focus on breakouts, continuation, and a market that is almost God's gift for those very things. So this is really unique. You don't get gifts and opportunities to significantly change your wealth through the intersection of these things. Why you must pig out and how to do it within the confines of money management. Very important that. So money management isn't just about making sure you have a managed loss. It's also about ensuring that you get the maximum entitled to gain with your RRR and stay on your full allowable loss for each trade. So if you have a 10 grand account and you're trading 1 or 2%, you're losing 100 or 200 on each risk with your stop placement, and how if that stop changes you should be sizing up. Anyway, pulling it all together, all the aspects in there, you're going to enjoy that. It's awesome, and it's beautifully presented in the new Kajabi platform. It was a very popular series. I did it live, and the people just keep coming back. People watch this thing 3 times over and some. They rip through it, so you will enjoy it. There's a lot of material here, but you will enjoy it. Watch it with a pen and paper. So an example of how it's presented, there you go. You would play, and so the clip starts for you. It tells you what you'll be doing, goes into the segment, and then you hear a big loud booming voice, something like that. Anyway, enough about that. Well done for your positioning in ETH if you have taken and followed us on that. And now we're talking about a slightly less exciting explosive move, but nonetheless a consistently plodding with continuation patterns Bitcoin, and we rotated out of ETH for that period because of the potential chance of reversal over here. That's Francis Hunt, the Crypto Sniper. Get in touch for more support at the Market Sniper, or book in on the website to say, I want to talk to you, big boy. Help us build our wealth through the crypto trading. Look forward to it. Enjoy your weekends. Trade small. Remember to stay in the game. Don't let greed have you carried out. watch out. Stay off that leverage. Speak to you all soon, and I hope you enjoy the clip. Please rate and share. This helps me. This is a new channel, by the way, so please help and share, and it's appreciated. And if you'll make a donation, you'll see that there's opportunities for donations. If you've made some money and it's been as a result of this, or you've optimized your gains, if you want to respect the source of that as part and parcel of it, there is an ETH and Bitcoin donation option there. Feel free, and anything is good. Appreciate your kindness and largesse on that front. All the best, and keep trading and keep winning.